All right, man. Let's talk about excuse me. Let's talk about this report. Now, I thought it was fake. I started recording the video yesterday. Um, um, and I looked at the date and I thought it was fake. All right. So so I thought it was a typo or whatever. And apparently it ain't a typo. So it's going around on Twitter. I'll share both screens in a minute. So I'm thinking that, it's a typo. So I stopped the video and started doing another video. All right. So apparently they saying Demetrius David Benavidez versus Demetrius Andrade is set for November 24th, which in my calculations is the day after Thanksgiving, which is Black Friday. Okay. So thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notification, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop a video. Okay. So yeah, like that kind of threw me off a bit. That threw me off a lot. Okay, that threw me off a lot because I'm thinking like, okay, it's a typo or whatever, but apparently it's going around on social media that this is the targeted date. So for some consecutive weeks, you will have a Thursday fight with Shakur and Edwin De Los Santos, and then the following week after Thanksgiving, the day after Thanksgiving on Black Friday, you will have a Friday fight. So I don't understand the method behind that. I don't know. Maybe y'all can help me figure out why would you throw a fight the day after Thanksgiving or, on Black Friday. I don't really understand that. Then they doing the weigh-in on Thanksgiving. All right. So to me, that makes no sense. They couldn't find another date to hold it. So that's what I'm thinking about. Like, this is a wild date, especially if you want to travel now. Traveling, let's say you want to travel the day of Thanksgiving, it's probably gonna be cheap. Yeah. It's probably gonna be cheaper. So we speaking on that. It's probably definitely gonna be cheaper. Okay. But then, going back home for the holidays, you going back Saturday, it might be cheaper. It might not be as bad. Probably everybody think about going home Sunday or Monday. But nonetheless, I just find it funny. Now, also, I'm gonna talk about. I even did this video. Y'all don't know what order they're gonna come up in, but I'm also gonna talk about how WBC ordering David Benavidez and everybody thinking, well, WBC applying pressure. I guarantee you that's not the case. I guarantee it. That's not the case. So, but I don't think there's really no point of reading this. No offense to Bad Left Hook. It said Julianus, who first broke the news. Hope that ain't the dude name. That David Benavidez would defend his interim title, super middleweight title against Demetrius Andrade. Now brings the word that the pair will square off November 24th, PBC on Showtime pay-per-view. That's a Friday for those who are curious. One day before Chantel Cameron's rematch with Katie Taylor in Dublin. Don't nobody in the world gives two F's about that. Benavidez obliterated that. Okay, we already know. So yeah, it's a Friday. I'm thinking it's a typo. Don't understand why it's on a Friday. I don't get it. They couldn't make this a couple weeks in advance. They couldn't make this a week later. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really understand how this works. So, help me help you in my Jim Carrey voice. So I don't understand how this truly works and how they find the dates or whatever situation may be. But it's a good fight. I'm a Benavidez fan. I'm a bigger Andrade fan, but I'm going to be objective. I'm going to be objective. And I'm going to do the film and let the film let the film, make my determination. But I like Benavidez too. Think it's a good fight. I know somebody said in Discord where Demetrius Andrade struggled with Jason Quigley, and he had a war with Quigley. Man, every fight is different. You think these dudes don't step it up and pull back for certain fights? Come on, man. I expect Andrade to step it up and be at his best. I do. I expect Andrade to be at his absolute best. And I expect Benavidez to be at his best. But to be honest, I think Andrade can get him. I ain't 100% impressed with Benavidez like everybody else. I'm a fan. I like his style, but I just need to see more. And I think in this fight, this will validate if he's ready for Canelo Alvarez or not. Now he think he gonna walk down Demetrius Andrade. I don't think if he walks down Demetrius Andrade immediately, then he probably gonna dominate the fight. But I think it's some time for that to happen. I think he underestimated Demetrius Andrade's speed and power, his natural size. Andrade's a big boy. But, for Andrade, it's do or die. For Andrade, it's do or die. It's do or die. So, at the end of the day, either this can, give validity into his career, breathe life into his career, or this can just tell everybody else that he overrated. He was always overrated. He got dropped by Venez. He was never that good. So it's important to him. And for Benavidez, it's kind of the same thing. If he lose, he was overrated. Now he was never that good. Now he ain't never fought nobody. So it's pretty much it's pretty much interesting, to be honest. It's pretty much up to them to do this. Now, if it's close and competitive, we didn't see fights where both fighters stock rise, but apparently the prize is to fight Canelo Alvarez. We know Charlo ain't got no real chance of winning, so we ain't gonna say the Canelo Charlo winner. We know he got zero chance. He got no chance. That's what he got. But nonetheless, I just feel that it's a big fight. Probably the best fight left on the schedule, or that to be made. It's definitely my favorite. Yeah, it's over Regis and Devin for me for sure. Anything Shakur do with Edwin, and I like that fight. It's over that. But for them to have a lapse in fights, and somebody's comment, you like there ain't been any good fight. Been one good fight since Spencer Crawford, and no, I don't count them UK fights. It's been one good fight between Spencer Crawford, and that was Navarrete and Valdez. That's it. That was Navarrete and Valdez. That's it, homie. That's it. So but yeah, I'm looking forward to this fight. Big prize on the line with Canelo fight looming, and they're gonna order the interim title holder, and I think that was the plan the whole time, and maybe that was the reason why David Benavidez was holding up, waiting to sign this fight. That could be it, but on a Friday, I guess you think about it, everybody will be at home Saturday. You kind of will be competing. I think it's rivalry Saturday. In college football, Auburn, Alabama, Ohio State, Michigan, etc. So maybe they didn't want to, follow that. Um, obviously they could have used that as marketing opportunity to get people to segue into a big fight, but so maybe they want to do Friday, everybody off, everybody be getting their new TVs and shit for Black Friday. Maybe that's their train of thought. So, I mean, hey, it is what it is. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially, want to support the channel. Cash App $ CJ Good 313. Venmo CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Appreciate the love and support. One time. Peace. Check out the Box Rumor playlist for more videos like this. Don't forget, check my new channel out, Free Game 89, FR33 Game 89, right here on YouTube. The link's in the link tree, and it's in the description. Peace.